Please welcome the Sultan of Sokoto, His Majesty Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar III, founder and president of Vision Africa, Dr. Sunday Ndukro, and the 7th president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Ayokunle Samson Olasupo Adeniyi.
Nigeria faces an existential challenge nurtured by the narrow identities of politics, ethnicity, wrong interpretation of religion, and corruption, exacerbated by economic deprivation, violent extremism, and a high level of insecurity at all levels and fabrics of the society. However, throwing in the towel or pretending that these challenges are non-existent will be self-deception and far from solution. The current reality in Nigeria is heart-rending and urgently calls for leadership with moral authority and collective effort to redirect our movement as a nation, renewing our hope and trust. The Inclusive Security Dialogue Initiative builds on this hope and aspiration, even as we appreciate the enormous task in front of us. Therefore, we passionately appeal to the global community to come to the aid as soon as possible to avoid imminent danger of the country becoming another humanitarian crisis issue confronting the world. To provide context-specific insight into the problems in Nigeria and share the message of hope and peace are two esteemed religious leaders from Nigeria who believe that our shared humanity is foundational to sustainable peace and social cohesion in Nigeria. So please, join me as I welcome His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto, who is ably represented by Professor Yusuf Osman, and the President of Christian Association of Nigeria, His Eminence, Pastor Samson Ayokunle. Please put your hands together for both of them. Since I have these two religious leaders here with me, I will throw questions to two of them. And the number one will be to His Eminence, Pastor Samson Ayokunle. Your Eminence, sir, religious freedom is the foundation of all human rights. But we often see religion incorrectly inserted in activities threatening the core of human dignity. What sincere and collective action steps can religious leaders and communities take to change the narrative, sir?
Thank you, moderator. Since 1999, both the Christian and Muslim leaders in Nigeria established a common council called the Nigeria Interreligious Council. I am a co-chairman with the Sultan of Sokoto. The Sultan of Sokoto is the supreme head for the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, and I am the president of the umbrella body for all Christians in Nigeria. We meet quarterly every year. We just finished a meeting in the city of Ibadan, the largest city in West Africa, last week. This has been one of the ways by which we have been bringing religious leaders of these two major religions that are almost equally divided of about 100 million each together. One of the things we have taken as very important is proper religious education. Proper religious education is, first of all, to de-radicalize the minds of those who have been radicalized, causing trouble. Because the radicalizing teachers in either Christianity or Islam are not representative of what the two religions stand for. So the radicalization of the minds of the people is one of the things that NIREC has been compelling or advising rather the leaders of both religions to make a major assignment. Number two is inter-religious education. There are stereotypings that we notice in the people. That people don't really understand what the religion of their neighbor is all about. And if you don't know the truth, you will believe the lie. So what we have decided to encourage is inter-religious education, whereby the Muslims, even if they are in Muslim schools, can learn about Christian religion, the principles, the practices. And as we do in many of our seminaries today in Nigeria, there is the compulsory study of the subject Islamic studies in the schools. We want this to be taken down to the primary level, where school children will grow up properly understanding the religious injunctions of their neighbor. We are also constantly dialoguing, coming to the dialogue table, especially through the Nigeria Inter-Religious Council meeting. There, any excess we have discovered in between our meetings are brought to the table. And the religious practitioners that have committed such infraction will be brought to the table. Their leaders will have to respond to what happened. That has been dousing the religious tension that will have occurred in the land, because we discuss things together amicably, and action lines are taken immediately. And in the next meeting, when we are reviewing the meeting of the last meeting, the matters arising will come up, and we ask for progress on whatever decisions we have read. Number three, we are encouraging reporting, and anyone that is causing religious tension to the law enforcement agents or to the leadership of that religious organization in that community. Also, the isolation of such leaders of violence, etc., is also encouraged, that no religious leader should have anything to do with anyone who is preaching violence. Furthermore, we are encouraging the youths of both faith, Islam and Christianity, to hold meetings together and also to do some social events together, like organizing football match in between them. At NIREC, we have done that, and we hope to be doing such things more and more.
Prof, inclusive, the security threatening every person in Nigeria as a country, and the threat is anchored on socio-political structures and economic deprivations. What steps can we take to redeem Nigeria from this total disaster?
Right. Thank you very much, Bishop, for inviting me, and thank you, everybody, for listening. My name is Usman Yusuf. I'm a physician by training, and I'm representing His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto. I've seen paucity of Muslims up front here. So I've never had to introduce myself as, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Fulani, and I'm a very proud Nigerian. None of these three are mutually exclusive. When I see people come up here from Nigeria and say, the Fulanis, there's a religious persecution, there is this. And I will speak for my side of the country. I've lived outside Nigeria longer than I've lived back home. I've lived in the United States for over 30 years. Went back home because home is where my heart has always been. Home is where I laugh the loudest and the most genuine of laughter. Went back home, what did I see? What I saw is there's a lot more religion than I left. Churches are bigger, prayers are louder. Mosques are bigger, prayers are louder. But there is much less what we call taqwa, the fear of God. Religion is a very personal, not very public thing. We are more judgmental than when I left. You're not a good Muslim, you're not a good Christian, you're not a good. We don't teach our children in Nigeria history as we used to. A person that grows up without knowing his history, that person is lost. I have seen a better Nigeria, a more tolerant Nigeria. We went into the world very young, and we competed favorably in some of the best centers in this world. We went back home, this is what we see. Insecurity in Nigeria, there are 36 states divided into 6 geopolitical zones. Each of the 6 geopolitical zones have their unique security challenges. In the northwest, where I come from, we have banditry. There's Fulani bandits kidnapping people. In the north central, bandits. In the northeast, Boko Haram. In the southeast, where Bishop comes from, IPOB and ESN. In the southwest, you have armed robbers and cultists. In the south-south, you have pirates. Each of the 6 geopolitical zones have unique security challenges. Very few of those security challenges are related to religion or persecution of religion. None. Boko Haram, yes. So what is the reason for this insecurity? They are anchored in twin evils, corruption and bad governance. Say no more. Corruption and bad governance of the leadership. Things were well until politics came. Christian and Muslim politicians will agitate people, they do their killing, but they will be enjoying themselves in Dubai, London, Washington, D.C. And what we've realized, in each of the 6 geopolitical zones, what we've realized, elders have lost control of their youth. In the northwest, we Fulani elders have lost control of our youth, that's why Fulani kids are bandits. In the northeast, Kanuri elders lost control of their kids, that's why Kanuri youths are Boko Haram. In the southeast, children that did not see the Nigerian civil war, that did not see the sufferings of their people are now members of IPOB and ESN and want to break Nigeria up again. So also in all the 6 geopolitical zones. How do we solve this problem? The problem is we elders must get involved. We elders must get involved. That is why I and Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, we went into the forest. In 8 of the 36 states in Nigeria to meet these bandits. The reason we went was to listen. Martin Luther King said, violence is the language of the unheard. And we're continuing to do our part. Everybody must do his part. What we ask from our international friends and partners is to understand the problems and help us. Thank you all very much.
As the basis for this vital effort to promote peaceful coexistence among our brethren in Nigeria, we declare that all people are endowed by the Creator. We declare that we will engage in constructive, respectful dialogue. We declare that we recognize and respect the various traditions and faith communities. We also declare that we unequivocally reject and condemn all use of violence and coercion to spread or hinder political or religious views and identities. And this is the declaration that is about to be signed by our representatives here. I will, in the presence of Nigerian delegation and Ambassador Brambach standing behind us, and so your eminences will sign, and I will sign and will make it public to the whole world. His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, is signing, ably represented by Professor Yusuf.